2100 hours, Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Ali Ahmed. First, the headlines. Prime Minister and Turkish President say strategic economic framework will help deepen cooperation between Pakistan and Turkey. Pakistan and Turkey have expressed their resolve to enhance trade relations to the same level of excellent political ties for mutual benefit. Addressing joint sitting of Parliament today, President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, calling for a peaceful solution to Kashmir dispute, reiterated Turkey's unflinching support for Kashmiri brethren at all fora. Talking to reporters in Islamabad today, Prime Minister said, government has reduced current account deficit by 75% in its first year. 10 people were killed when a truck carrying a marriage party overturned in Jalmaxi district this evening. Independent experts on Kashmir say India may carry out another false flag operation to defame Pakistan and the Kashmir freedom struggle. And now the news in detail. A number of memoranda of understanding and agreements were signed between Pakistan and Turkey in Islamabad today to enhance cooperation in different fields. The two countries signed joint declaration on strategic economic framework between the two countries. The document was signed and exchanged by Prime Minister Imran Khan and Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. A cooperation agreement was signed between TRT Turkey and Pakistan Broadcasting Corporation. Director General BBC Samina Vakar signed and exchanged the document with her Turkish counterpart. Later, addressing the joint news conference, Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said, strategic economic framework is the roadmap of what we should do in order to deepen our economic cooperation. He said we are ready to provide all-out support in transportation, energy, tourism, health care, law enforcement and health that will help economic and social development of Pakistan. In his address, Prime Minister Imran Khan said the MoU signed on strategic economic cooperation will open new vistas of enhanced trade relations between Pakistan and Turkey. He said cooperation agreement signed between TRT and BBC and PTV will help provide an opportunity to work together against narrative of Islamophobia. He said we want to utilize the Turkish film industry against Islamophobia. Pakistan and Turkey have expressed their resolve to enhance trade relations to the same level of excellent political ties for mutual benefit. Addressing the Pakistan-Turkey Business Forum in Islamabad today, the Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said there is a vast scope for increasing the current two-way trade volume of $800 million. He vowed to take Pak-Turkey bilateral trade volume to $1 billion in the first phase and eventually to $5 billion. He said we want to take the commercial relations between the two brotherly countries to the same level as political ties. Recep Tayyip Erdogan said the two countries can collaborate in a number of industries for their mutual benefit. He said we should not allow protectionism or trade wars between us. Addressing the forum, Prime Minister Imran Khan invited Turkish business community to invest in different sectors of Pakistan, especially tourism, mining and agriculture. He pointed out that Pakistan has a huge untapped potential in tourism, including in beach and historic places. The Prime Minister said Pakistan can greatly benefit from the Turkish experience in the development of necessary infrastructure for the promotion of tourism. He said Pakistan also desires to learn from the experiences of Turkey in the fields of agriculture and mining. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, stressing for a peaceful and just solution to the Kashmir dispute, has reiterated that Turkey will continue to extend unflinching support to the stance of Kashmiri brethren at all fora. Addressing the joint sitting of the Parliament in Islamabad today, he said Turkey believes that the Kashmir issue cannot be resolved through oppressive means, but on the basis of principles of justice and peace. He said India's unilateral step on changing the status of Jammu and Kashmir has further aggravated the problems faced by the Kashmiris. Speaker National Assembly Asad Qaiser says people of Pakistan are thankful to the resolute support of Turkish President on the issue of Kashmir. He was talking to Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan at Parliament House in Islamabad today. The speaker expressed the hope that the current visit of President will further reinforce the bilateral relations. Speaking on the occasion, President Recep Tayyip Erdogan said that it is an honor for him to address the Parliament of Pakistan for the fourth time. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi and his Turkish counterpart Mevlut Cavusoglu held a meeting in Islamabad today. They discussed entire gamut of bilateral relations and regional and international issues. Matters pertaining to Afghan peace process and tensions in the Middle East also came under discussion. Turkish Minister of National Defense, retired General Hulusi Akar, called on Chief of Army Staff General Qamar Javed Bajwa. Matters of mutual interest, regional security, and measures to further enhance bilateral defense collaboration were discussed during the meeting. On this occasion, the Army Chief said, Pakistan values its unique relationship with Turkey and would always stand by our brothers. Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan left for home tonight after completing his two-day visit to Pakistan. He was seen off at the Noor Khan Airways by Minister for Economic Affairs Hamad Azhar and other senior officials. This is Radio Pakistan. Prime Minister Imran Khan says the government reduced current account deficit by 75% in its first year, which is a big achievement. Talking to reporters in Islamabad today, he said the government successfully dealt with difficult economic situation with the cooperation of friendly countries including Saudi Arabia, China and the UAE, and today current account deficit stands at $2.5 billion. The Prime Minister said the government paid $10 billion loan in the first year, which saved Pakistan from default. He said the country had only 2 weeks foreign exchange reserves when PTI came to power. Imran Khan said circular debt has also been reduced from 36 billion rupees to 12 billion rupees in a month. The Director General Ministry of Foreign Affairs today informed the Islamabad High Court that the ministry is closely monitoring the status of Pakistani citizens stuck in coronavirus-hit Wuhan, city of China. Chief Justice Athar Minallah, hearing the case filed by the parents of students, observed that the court will not pass any order in this regard. He asked the ministry to brief the parents and satisfy them regarding protection of their children. A 2-week-long joint exercise Al-Samsam 7 between the Royal Saudi Land Forces and Pakistan Army troops commenced at Al-Hafr Al-Batin in Saudi Arabia. Commander of Royal Saudi Land Forces, Northern Region, Major General Saleh bin Mohammed Al-Zehrani was chief guest on the occasion. Joint exercise Samsam 7 will focus on counter-terrorism operations, including coordinated search, combat patrols, and dealing with IEDs. Independent experts and analysts on Kashmir have expressed their apprehension that India may carry out another false flag operation to defame Pakistan and Kashmiri's freedom struggle and to create a warlike situation in the region. Report released by the research section of Kashmir Media Service on the occasion of completion of 1 year to the Pulwama incident today said that India has always resorted to nefarious tactics to malign the Kashmiris' ongoing struggle for securing their right to self-determination. 10 people, including women and children, were killed, while 21 others injured when a truck carrying a marriage party overturned in Chalmaxi district this evening. According to Levi's sources, the injured have been shifted to Civil Hospital Chalmaxi for treatment. Pakistan beat Azerbaijan by 40-30 points in the Kabaddi World Cup 2020 at Gujarat this afternoon. Meanwhile, Pakistan, India, Iran and Australia have reached the semi-finals. Both the semi-finals will be played tomorrow at Punjab Stadium in Lahore. And finally, the weather. Mainly dry weather is expected in most parts of the country, while cold in other parts during next 24 hours. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk. And for the live video streaming of our bulletins, visit the link facebook.com facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.